Hello YouTube, I will be showing you how to do the rapid fire mod today. Alright, so first thing I gotta point out, I'm not responsible for any of your broken controllers or if you break them through the process. Okay, so there's gonna be 6 screws that you have to take out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? So let me just set down the camera here. I'll take apart the controller. Alright, so here's the inside of your controller. You're gonna pop this thing out right here. Okay, I already have my controller modded, but it's just easier if you have all this stuff off. Thumbsticks. Okay, so you're going to be soldering to LED light. Sorry it's blurry. I don't really have a good camera right now. My webcam's broken. But you will see it is right there. Right? Okay, now there's a point beside it. It will say D21. That's the LED that you have to solder to. Now you got to be careful, because if you get any solder on your LED light, it will blow the LED light up pretty much and it won't work. Second spot you're going to be soldering to, there is 3 points right here. 1, 2, 3. You're going to be soldering to the middle one. Okay? Alright, that said, after you get your wires all soldered on, you don't want your soldering iron too hot because it will blow up your LED for sure. So, right here is the button. Now you gotta drill a hole for that, which is not very hard. You just gotta know where you want the button pretty much. So you feel where you want it, where it's comfortable. So I put it, it's touching my middle finger when I put my hand on the controller. So you gotta drill right through there, put the button in, and you gotta solder the 2 wires on there so that they don't move. And I should have them taped up, well, one of the prongs taped up with electrical tape. So I got my momentary push button at the source. Now these ones work perfect, but you gotta keep in mind you gotta get an always open switch, not always closed. So this is a momentary mini push button. Works great. Okay, that said, after get all your wires on, you're gonna run them from your LED light. You will see this wire goes behind the joystick. Just wedge it in between the button and the joystick. Then it's going to go over here, then right over this, and then down behind. Now, your battery thing's right there. It's going to run in front of them, not on this side, but this side. Okay? So just let me go and run them. Just hold on. Okay, so I have them all under there. So I'm going to put this back in. This is a really easy mod to do if you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, I suggest you just go on a website or something and get them to do it for you, just in case you mess up your controller. Okay, so now you're going to put your thumbsticks back on, right here. So they're easy to put back on, not really hard. Okay, now you're going to put your wire in here. Just wedge this wire right here, the one that's connected to the 3 prongs. Just tuck it down there. Now, usually there is a rumbler there, but I found it easier without the rumbler So I took the one out of this side too. And in the top of your controller, right here, when you're looking down at it, over this side, you'll see I had to take out some of the fins. I'll put in the light there. See the fins compared to this side? Had to take out some of the fins so that the push button would work. So, after that, you are going to put the top of your controller back on. Now, what I suggest is you just go and picking up the back part with the memory board and stuff and just flipping it over and then putting it down. So I'll go ahead and do that. Just hold on. Alright, so I got the controller all back together. Okay? Now, this is really easy. All you gotta do is put the screws back in the holes, right? Okay? Just putting the screws back in here. Alright, so just let me screw them in here. To unscrew all of these screws, I believe it's a Torx 9 screw, but I put a flathead screwdriver in there and busted out all the pins, so it was easier. Alright, and then all I did was I used this. This is just a regular Torx screwdriver. Alright, so now we put on our battery pack. Hold on here. Alright, so I got the battery pack. Now it's time to test out the controller. Now I'm just going to zoom in here. It's not letting me. My camera's kind of fucked up. Alright, so we're gonna go split screen. Okay. Continue. I'm just gonna press start match. Now, this mod only works for the Barrett 50 cows and all the snipers and some of the shotguns and all of the handguns. Alright, but for the machine handguns. So I'm just gonna pick one here. I will show you guys the Barrett 50 cal. Alright, so here's my button. Right? Here's what it's gonna do. You ready? There, that's the Barrett 50 cal right there. Okay? This is one of the pistols. I think this is the USP. It just messes people right up. Alright, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys all have a good day and good luck with your mod. So, please comment whatever you need to do. And I hope to be making more mods like the XYAB Light mod and stuff like that. Alright, see you later guys.